yogi movement. So I wanted to go ahead and talk to you today about a posture called Utthita, Hasta, Padangustasana, which is an extended thumb to foot posture. It comes in the middle of the standing sequence in Ashtanga yoga, and it's a balancing posture that a lot of people have trouble with. And I wanted to go ahead and just explain how to do this posture for beginners and all the steps that it takes to get to the full posture. So the first thing we're going to do is bring the left hand to the waist and we'll come on to the right to toes. So every posture starts on the right side. For the most part, there are a few exceptions, but this posture starts on the right side. So you're just trying to get a feel of what it's like to balance on one leg. So the best thing to do here is you're going to pull in the lower belly using your bundys and really engage the core muscles, make them really strong. And then you're going to press the whole foot into the ground. So I think it's really important to have contact with the whole foot, all of the toes, and just the whole foot pressing into the ground and making that connection. Okay, so then we're going to bring the right leg up and you're going to grab the big toe, and we're just going to stay here. And the best thing to do is find a focal point. So maybe find something to look at, like a dot on the floor or the wall in front of you. Eventually the drishti, the gaze point, is going to be at the toes, but for now we're just working on balancing. So you'll stay here for 5 breaths. You're just going to grab the big toe. A lot of times I used to teach to grab the knee, but I think it's really important to grab the big toe because I think that the knee becomes a crutch for a lot of people to just stay here and balance. And if you're grabbing the big toe, eventually you want to straighten the leg. So if you're eventually be inclined to just try to bring it out just a little, and then maybe a couple weeks later you'll bring it out a little more, and eventually your leg will just go straight. So just always grab the big toe. So you'll take 5 breaths here. On the 5th breath, you'll inhale and then exhale, and then the 6th one you'll inhale and then the exhale, you'll bring the leg out to the side, and we'll stay here for 5 breaths. And you can, again, play with it, bringing the leg out straight. You'll also look over the opposite shoulder as you do this. So you're going to do that and learning to balance in that way. After the 5th breath, you'll inhale, bring the leg forward. We're just going to exhale to bow over the leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Then we're going to exhale, bringing both hands to the hips and just extend the leg. Everybody will extend the leg and point the foot. And then you'll just look towards the toes and we'll take 5 breaths here. Eventually you want to get the foot high, but when you're first starting out, even if your toe and your foot is just all the way down here, I think that that's beautiful and that you should just work with that. So take 5 breaths here, inhale, exhale, release, and you're done. And then you'll work on the opposite side. So you'll do the same thing again. You'll bring the right hand to the waist, come up onto the left 2 toes, really get a feel, press the foot into the ground, get a feel of what it's like to balance. Grab the big toe, 5 breaths here, inhale, exhale, bring the leg out, look over the opposite shoulder, 5 breaths, inhale, bring the leg forward, we'll exhale, bowing over the leg, inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, both hands to the waist, point the toe, look towards the foot, no matter where this leg goes, 5 breaths, and then we'll bring the leg down. So that's how to work with Utthita, Hasta, Padangustasana for beginners. Eventually, you're going to get great at it. You're going to have your big toe, and you're going to eventually pull out the leg, and you'll be able to bring it straight. But there's no rush, there's no hurry. The first thing you're trying to do is you're just learning how to balance. And in a couple weeks, we'll work on how to do Utthita, Hasta, Padangustasana with straight legs, and I'll show you a few more things that you can do with it to become stronger. So anyway, good luck. And if you have any questions, go ahead and go to my blog, theyogimovement.com, and email me. And I look forward to hearing from you. And namaste.